Good morning, fellow Earthlings. Uh, where to start? From the beginning, I guess, right? Well, um, this one did something different for me, or to me, maybe. I guess we'll see, maybe. um, this words started coming in from the very beginning, from the very first lines, and it was at first the word forgiven, and it kept repeating forgiven, forgiven, forgiven. Then it kind of grew into forgiven, forgiveness, and repeating forgiven, forgiveness, forgiven, forgiveness. And then it grew into forgiven, forgiveness, foretold. And all the way, sorry, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I do this before having breakfast, so that's probably going to be a common here. So sorry if that's annoying. Um So it was forgiven, forgiveness, foretold, and forget. Those four words, and it kept repeating all the time throughout the whole sketching. Forgiven, forgiveness, foretold, and forget. Forgiven, forgiveness, foretold, and forget. Um, so one thing that was pretty clear from the beginning was this was a head, or a mind for that matter. Um, Pretty well coiled up, pretty troubled, I guess. And as I kept going, I really didn't get much of an idea of what the rest of it was until almost the very end. Um, I wasn't positive this was like a tree branch or whatever. It seems to me now more like a threshold, a doorway of some kind. I thought this were like a plant or something growing out of this thing structure. And then this seemed like a wing or a hand out of this. It kind of made me think of Hayao Miyazaki kind of character. For those who know who he is, Japanese anime director. Anyway, but once I was done, this seems like a different figure, actually, also going through this same threshold, but on the opposite direction. And this figure here is, well, I see them both as figures now. Looks like an older one with a walking cane. And maybe kind of a old with quite a bit of baggage here. And this one looks a little more, looks lighter and renewed. It doesn't have that many things attached to it. So, and there's the star here guiding its way. They even have these two elements in front of them that kind of look similar in the sense that they both are kind of balanced out and polarized. I'm not even sure how to say it. Kind of like the yin yang. It's something that self reflects and self balances out. but this one is again a lighter, less complicated, a little straighter, and this one is more connected, less rigid, but also looks a little more worn out. So we'll see what this is about, but it's just to me it seems mainly about how can I say it? Making peace with our past. Because I mean, technically, in card rating terms, this figure would be facing the past, and this one's facing the future. We're living the past, the troubled ways of our mind in the past, I guess. Well, a card very much connected with the past, although with a beautiful version of the past. Okay, another one. This is a card of new beginnings, but also facing the past. Perhaps we are living a naive, innocent but naive version of ourselves behind. But we're also getting a chance to be renewed without baggage. So this is an older version of ourselves that we're leaving behind. Not abandoning, actually just making peace with. It kind of looks to me like an old grandma, an old grandpa that just shared all the lessons possible with this rather fresh version of themselves. And they're going after something similar that they had here, but it's different also. You know, it's a version of his own. Yeah, I'm sorry about my stomach growling. I am hungry. But I always feel like I should do this decisions ahead. Like I should do this before breakfast. I don't know why. Okay. Wow. A couple of twos. We're definitely starting something, and we're already on the taking the first steps. It's kind of exciting. All of a sudden, I feel excited. It's like we're really ready to live. This card is normally connected with good things from the past, from childhood, from our upbringing. But I'm getting this strong idea that this is a more naive version of ourselves that might actually be coming back. This feeling may be coming back with this renewal here. But we're also more mature. We're more experienced. It's like we're getting the best of this Jew over here. I don't know why I'm saying a crust, but it's like this old version of us is taking the step back with all the unnecessary baggage. Here's experience. Wow. Joy, happiness, fulfillment. Wow. Okay. You can't make this stuff up, really. So we are ready. We are actually ready. We may have some stuff still to the side to make up our minds, so we can start taking the step forward through this threshold. Actually, maybe this is the version that is taken that is going back, the one with all the indecision, and this is the one that is getting ready to actually go forward. We are being suggested to make some planning for the path ahead, not just jump naively and innocently into things. We do need a little bit of structure. This card always makes me think of structure because this staff, this wand here, is very well attached to the wall, so it doesn't fall down. And he's also pushing this one here firmly to the structure here. So it just firmly like this. The King of Pentacles. Maybe that's another sign. The King of Pentacles is connected to Virgo energy. The Queen is connected to Capricorn. Both of them are very analytical, very much about goals being achieved through analysis, understanding, planning, and practicality. Capricorn is structure, and Virgo is analyzing. So there you go. Very much external, practical earth energy. You need to plan out. This is coming. This is ahead. But this threshold needs to be built. In order for us to take this step forward, this crossing needs to be done based on facts, planning, clear minds, not indecision, clear minds. And one very important thing, the ability to connect joy, happiness, and fulfillment with this inner root. This feeling of, how can I say it? Childlike, I think, is the only thing we can say. I was trying to look for a different way of saying it, but I mean, it's right there. All right, guys. I think that's pretty much. Oh, one more thing. Forgiven, forgiveness, foretold, forget. Allow yourself to leave the baggage behind. Forgive whatever it is that you need to forgive. And take your step ahead. That's it. Thank you very much for your time. That's my belly saying it's breakfast time. I'll see you later.